This is a story of a few people. The story of the Malayali diaspora in Sydney who were shocked to learn about the catastrophic floods back in Kerala. All they could do at that point was to be worried about the family and friends. But it all changed in a matter of a couple of days. They joined hands with their friends in Australia to help support, rebuild and rehabilitate Kerala. And this is a snapshot of those powerful and brilliant efforts.
Kerala, a southern Indian state, has always been known for its idyllic backwaters and lush greenery thanks to its rainy seasons. As rain poured down on the state torrentially in the monsoon season of the year 2018, rivers swelled up and ran rogue. 35 of the 39 dam reservoirs had to be opened. This resulted in a catastrophic flood that caused 400 deaths and 1 million people being displaced. Damage of crops, livestock, and infrastructural damage followed, causing an estimated loss of about a staggering 4 billion Australian dollars. The state came to an absolute standstill.
It was sleepless nights going through, and it was very traumatic. Going through that, not knowing where your loved ones were. They were stranded, and safety was a concern. I had challenges reaching to my sister and dad. They had concerns about their relatives and everything. One of the things that I could easily recollect with fear is texting my sister in anticipation that she texts me back and to hear about their well-being.
Once awake from the shock, the people of Kerala stood their ground. They ensured that they left no stones unturned to help and support the needy. Citizen-led control rooms were opened across social media. The state saw Indian Defence Forces, fishermen ferrying those affected, and government aid, all coming together in an unprecedented kind of rescue operation. Along with many other cities across the world, Sydney responded to the call for action very quickly. The collective fundraising efforts gathered more than 50,000 Australian dollars in 3 weeks' time. As part of establishing an emotional connect, a public vigil was held in Martin Place in the heart of Sydney, the first of its kind in the history of the Malayali migration to Sydney. It saw many fellow Australians, including Australian parliamentarians, in attendance. Clearly illustrating that this is a small world and we are all global citizens, Australia witnessed a beautiful testimony of solidarity as the parliamentarians spoke in the Parliament Houses about the flood-ravaged Kerala. One particular speech that garnered a lot of public appreciation was the one by Michelle Rowland, the MP for Greenway in the Federal Parliament.
I rise tonight to address the Parliament about the devastating floods that have befallen southern India. The state of Kerala hugs the southwestern coast of India. It is home to more than 33 million people. It is renowned as a tropical paradise of golden beaches, picturesque canals and Ayurvedic rejuvenation. But today it is in the grip of catastrophe. 12 of its 14 districts have been impacted by what has been described as the worst floods this century. Whilst it is crucial that disaster relief support is provided immediately, it is also imperative that ongoing support is given in the region to alleviate the damage to the local economy. It's crucial we elevate discussion within the Asia-Pacific and the Indo-Pacific region about preparation efforts for extreme climate events, including flood mitigation. Australia can and should lead this conversation. At a non-government level, I pay tribute to the generosity of the Indian diaspora in Australia who are assisting in supporting the relief effort. I know a number of local events and support drives have been initiated.
A significant roll-on effect of all these efforts was how it enlightened the children, the second-generation migrants within the community. It certainly did impact them in a very positive manner. Of all these came some amazing gestures too, like a kindergarten kid, Roshan John, asking his friends to donate the money instead of buying him birthday presents.
He did for the kids in Kerala. The floods in Kerala inspired me to make this sculpture.
Let's say, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. Once again, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. Let it resonate in the whole of Sydney. We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
And thus, the account of floods became a tale of coming together. It became the finest hours that brought together all of us, irrespective of any of our differences. And also, now, it becomes the most inspiring story that our second-generation migrants, our kids, can tell their children and their grandchildren of their life of being a Keralite in Australia.